New video fresh on your box. Stop, click, and watch. Ready, yet, get set. AMG's all that. What's up, my peoples? It is your boy AMG here, and today we're going to talk about episode 873 of One Piece, pulling back from the brink, the formidable reinforcements of Germa. Now, you see, I had to hit y'all with the vocals, huh? Y'all don't know nothing about that. But this episode opening, I really liked it. The animation was pretty good. The storyline, how they choreographed everything was amazing. Just the beginning, just Sanji running away right after Peckham's just try to stop everybody. And with that conclusion of last episode, it looks like he actually died because I remember seeing this in the manga and not being sure if he was dead or not because they didn't really show it. They showed him getting stabbed. They didn't show him riddled with spears like they did in this episode. So, and he didn't even fully transform in the last episode. In the last episode, well, not in the last episode, but in the manga, he didn't transform at all. He didn't get a chance to. They immediately just hopped on him. So I guess that was creative change by the animation team because they're saying Peckham's is going to be out, so you're not going to see him again. So at least you get to see a transformation, which I'm happy they changed that in the episode of last week. So, but yeah, just Sanji running around trying to get away, and him just keep running and everybody's like, yo, where is everybody? Why are we like everything's so discombobulated between the Big Mom family? Everybody's just trying to shoot down Sanji and can't hit him. And then all of a sudden you see the German pop out of nowhere and they surround him. Now he's like, what are you guys doing here? We don't need your help. And they're basically like, yo, we're just doing this because they heard us during the tea party. And I'm just like, yeah, that's the reason why you're here. Okay, bro, whatever. Anyway, then they just start going at it. Everyone's fighting. Now Elvin comes out of nowhere and was like, wait, how are y'all still alive? We sent 10,000 soldiers to your kingdom, and now Tort was supposed to take you guys out. And he didn't because Nichiji has a power to replicate people's vocal cords and do the same sound or just make the same voice that that person does. It's actually a real thing in science because your vocal cords, electricity runs through them. So since he has electrical power, he was able to manipulate and I guess replicate the same thing with his own vocal cords as well. And Ichiji comes back at Oven like, oh, yeah, those flies did swarm all over us, but we swatted them all and dumped them into the sea. Like, like a boss. Like, he came in, they all came in like, holla, we them boys. Holla, we them boys. And Montdore's just like, wait, I heard this from Not Stort. What do you mean? And it's just funny that they're going crazy. And they're like, I told you stuff was going to happen. We should have stayed in contact. And then we move back to Sanji, just keep on running and about to get shot by all kinds of Big Mom family members. And he uses Skywalk and does a super powerful one. And then we see the quintuplets have bazookas and they're about to shoot him down. And then all of a sudden, the Germa come out of nowhere with Nichiji, Ichiji, and Yonji using their combined attack Black Bug like... Cosmic Cannon! Power Sword! Power Blast! Ready! Like, we are the Germa 66 Rangers. Let's get it. Like, I'm dying, bro. When I seen that power up, I was like, okay. And they said, Sanji, go. Sanji just keeps on running. Then he calls Nami. And we switch back to the ship, and Brook is looking under Nami's skirt. Like, let me see your panties, Nami-san. Like, dude, for real? And then he gets kicked over to the dead Mushi and he answers the phone. And Sanji's like, yo, come to close to the island as you can get. I know it's blocked off, but I'll get there and jump and fly. And they're like, okay, starboard. And everybody's chasing him and everything. And we should like the smoothie and everybody. And she's like, oh, they're getting away. How can they let them get away? And then we see Daifuku's like, yo, they're letting them get away. How can they do that? And Smoothie's like, man, you let them get away too. You can't be saying nothing. But it's like, how you gonna talk to your older brother like that? One, two, you haven't done nothing, Smoothie. You haven't done nothing at all. You're a street commander and you haven't, literally, you were Sakura. You were Sakura, and it's irritating me, dude. You're Sakura, and then you switch pages like Hinata and Sakura switch, where Hinata started doing nothing, and then Sakura started being a beast. Like, please do something. And then we switch back to Brule, who's still by the mirror, and I gotta switch back into my acting. She starts to cry. You know the perfect brother. He did not get dirt thrown in his face. Straw Hat Luffy beat the strongest man in the world, the perfect big brother, the unrivaled commander. He defeated Katakuri. And everybody's going off with the Nani face. And I'm just like, that's debatable. He beat him. Debatable. I'm gonna get so much flack for that in the comments, or just people getting dislikes, because that is not good. But yeah, she's just like, he beat him. And I'm like, okay, we'll go with that. And we see Oven look at Luffy all shooketh, saying, this little squirt defeated my brother? And he goes, enraged with Hellflame. That's what I'm calling it. It's Hellflame. That's what it is. It's Hellflame. Yes, Hellflame. That's what I'm calling it. And then he tries to swipe at Sanji the first time. The first time misses. And then the second time, we see Ichiji come out of nowhere using Sparking Valkyrie. And then slams him straight in the stomach. And Oven goes down. I'm like, wait, hold on a minute. Tea Party. Wasn't he getting choked out by Oven? Like, what happened there from here to there? I know he didn't have a power-up. Was he just didn't have the suit, or was he not trying? Because from we seen, even when they were little, the Germa were strong. So it was like, okay. But now we gotta say, top 5 Ichiji. Come on, King of Lightning. I need you to put him on a shirt next to Judge. Come on. And Ichiji's like, take off, run away. And we see Ovens in pain. And I'm just like, really? He got him like that? I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess he's top 5 now. And then Sanji just remembers when his brothers used to beat him up and is like, is this going away? And Nichiji just watches him fly away. And he's not paying attention again. And then Yoon, the dude who hit him last time, to the ground because his dumb self wasn't paying attention. The dude with the mace that's just smooth, which is weird. And then we see Yonji come out of nowhere and uses a special attack and cracks the mace, and then uses winch guillotine on him and slams him to the ground and just like throws him around everywhere. And I'm just like, yo, this is not really surprising that the German was able to take down countries now, because how they just throwing around the Big Mom family like that is really disrespectful. Like, this is Yonko crew and they're just like whooping them up. I'm just like, every which way, and it's only 4 people, and I'm like, golly, all right. And Yonji's like, yay, Sanji, run, you're an eyesore, and then smiles, and he runs away. And I'm like, are they basically like doing this with like, forgive me? Because it seems like that's what's going on. But anyway, moving on. And so Sanji takes off and he flies away again. And then some random father says, I'll avenge Katakuri, and shoots a missile at him. And then Nichiji comes out of nowhere and grabs him up and said, you're too slow. You'll get riddled by bullets. And then they fly faster and faster and faster. And then all of a sudden, Nichiji takes out a sword, a lightning sword, takes that thing out and starts super speeding. Like, I'm like, oh, with an attack called Lightning Speed Sword. And I'm like, oh, he's Kakashi now with the lightning blade, because he's just moving faster and faster. And then people try to attack him again, and then he comes out with another attack called the Henry Blazer. And dude, he like shocks everybody. And I'm just like, he's definitely Kakashi. Like, all that lightning power just coming out of nowhere. I'm like, dang. So they got it like that. So they really are stronger. And I guess the manga really just didn't show it And when he comes down to the fodder, it's just crazy because he's like Sasuke with the Karen, like, be gone with the thunderclap. Then Nichiji picks up Sanji and Luffy again and then starts flying again. And they're going back and forth like, you alive, fella? And he's like, dang you. And he's like, I never asked for your help. And Nichiji's like, you're always causing us trouble. And he's like, I never asked for your help, man. And Nichiji's like, you idiot. Then he grabs him and then throws him. And he flies far. So it's like, it's either Nichiji was able to fling him fast with speed or strength. Probably speed, since considering that's his power. But yeah, I'm just like, whoa, he's really fast. And I thought Sanji was fast, but apparently not compared to him. And as Nichiji is throwing him, he smiles and says, goodbye, failure. And then he flies off and he's flying into the air. And then some fodder character says, oh, we should just rid him of his strength to fly. And tries to shoot him with cannons or bazookas or whatever that is. And we see Reiju, best girl, come through. And she uses the poison kiss. I don't know about y'all, but I was looking at her like, oh my God. Then she comes in full view and she says, those who hurt my little brother, I won't forgive. Like, she's just a superheroine for real, because that was an amazing one-liner right there. I was like, oh, okay, I see you. And then she used an attack called Pink Hornet, and it just goes through everybody. But you see right there, you like, money shot, money shot, money shot. In my mind, I heard this. Oh, she's y'all know y'all was thinking it too. But then she gets up and she gets Sanji and she starts to fly away again. And she said, you're such a high maintenance brother. And so they just keep on flying away. And you see Sanji just reminiscing about his past and how he got away in the first place and Reiju letting him out. And she's like, don't let Luffy go, as she looks at him, because basically she's like, you finally found a friend who will be there for you. And this flashback with Reiju and Sanji, where Reiju's telling Sanji to get away and don't come back and one day you'll find friends, it kind of resembles when Robin was on Ohara and Saul told her to run away, and even though she's alone at the moment, she'll definitely find Nakama. So it's kind of mirrors each other. It's kind of like their backstories are kind of close, but they're different at the same time. So I'm really loving that. And Sanji's just reminiscing and just smiling at her like, he's happy, and she really looks like their mom, like spinning image. She just has a square eyes, and that's the only difference. And her hair is pink. That's literally it. And she flies back down to go help them, and we see just the Germa going crazy, just tearing stuff up, and Sanji's flying, and then he sees the Sunny, and that is where the episode ends. Like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. Like if you want more content. And remember, my name is AMG. And remember, anime, manga, and gaming is all that. And I'm out.